What's up folks, it's 2bricks and welcome to day 20 of the custom advent calendar project here. This is day 20 of course, and we're going to be building this lovely little Boba Fett's starship here from the Book of Boba Fett. And I've built this one as a little diorama scene here. This is the only one that has any sort of scenery or anything to go with the ship, so it kind of makes it a unique entry. But I just really wanted to distinguish the Book of Boba Fett version of Slave One, or Boba Fett's starship here, by adding in the Sarlacc pit, which he confronts and kind of gets revenge on, I guess you could say, by using one of the sonic mines to blow the ever-loving crap out of this thing, which is very satisfying. Even the show may have disappointed folks, but this particular scene to me was legendary. It's just so silly. The tentacles coming out and grabbing onto Slave One while Boba Fett's trying to blast it. You know, him looking through the glass down into the Sarlacc's mouth to try to see if his armor is down there. It's delightfully silly, and it's very Star Wars to me. So I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to capture it here. So there you go, you get your tiny little Sarlacc build. It's funny, this is kind of the year of Lego Sarlacc, with, you know, the gigantic, super pricey kind of two for set with the sail barge and the Sarlacc pit there. So you can get an affordable one here and a Slave one to boot. So hopefully you guys get a kick out of it. There's nothing really, you know, to this as far as like you can move the tentacles and the beak, so you can rotate the tentacles around and get the position to be how you want it to be. And then you can also position the Slave one to be more vertical, more horizontal, right over it, like it does get at one point when Bo was trying to look down in there. So you can really get it to be just the way that you want it to be. This is a similar but not the same design that I had previously in the Micro Fleet. There's just a slight redesign here in the back to make sure that it can be stably held up by this ball joint piece right here, so that it could be on the display stand. Other than that though, I try to keep this as light on parts as possible. The Sarlacc, one of the things I mentioned in my review of the official Lego sail barge and Sarlacc pit sets was that I felt like there was way too many pieces that went into the pit itself, and so I tried to not be a hypocrite and tried to keep it as stripped down as I could and still get all the details in there as best I could. So hopefully you guys like that. And that's day 20. So yay, we're really moving now. We're almost through the Mandoverse era. Technically, next up in the timeline would be, I believe, Skeleton Crew, but that was the third build due to Skeleton Crew premiering on December 3rd. So instead, we're going to skip on right over to the Ahsoka show next. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys that one. So stay tuned for that. That'll be out tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Well, thank you guys so much for watching that video to the end. If you do want to support the work that we're doing here at 2bricks, head on over to patreon.com/2bricks. Check that out if you want to. Of course, liking, subscribing, commenting, and all of that good stuff helps as well. It really does help a lot. And you guys have been doing a lot of it, so I really appreciate it. I see all of your comments and I love it and I appreciate it. So thank you very much. And today's patron shout out for the video is going to go to Alexander Britton. And today, since it is your second shout out, Alexander, you get a little poem in your honor. So Alexander Britton, with the cold you may be smitten, but I highly suggest to avoid frostbite, you wear a mitten or two. There you go. That's your little poem. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support that you've been giving me here on Patreon. And it's been helping me to gather all of the resources necessary to make all the crazy projects I have in mind happen. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you guys want to get an embarrassing shout out for yourselves, you can head on over to patreon.com/2bricks and sign up for the relevant tier, and I will shout you out on these videos and make embarrassing poetry in your name, or something else to that effect, because we're about to be cycling back for a third go around of shout outs, and I'm really interested to know what I'm going to be coming up with next for everybody's shout outs to keep them fun and creative. So thank you so much for all of the support. I'm gonna get to work on the next video because we still have 5 more to go until the end of the month here, and I'm really excited about it. So let's get going. Thanks you guys. I'll see you in the next one. May the force be with you.